Hello, hello, hello. How happy I am to see you all again for the 27th season of Riverside Township Radio Players. We are very happy to start another season. And I shouldn't say oldest. Yes, I am the oldest. Although I say I'm a long liver. It's been a very happy part of my life. Thinking 27 years ago I was able to walk, I was able to do a lot of things. Well, I can't now anymore. But I do love this group, and it's a wonderful bunch of people, and we get together 3 times a week, 3 times a month, 2 rehearsals, that's it, and the show. So we're starting off year number 27 plus, and I want to introduce our first director. We have a different director every month. Our first director for this 27th season is Corey Mizak. Let's give her a hand.
Thank you. Thank you, Ellie. Yes, well, welcome back to our next season. It's great to see everybody. This is so exciting for all of us to be back for another year of performances. This first radio show is from a show called A Life in Your Hands, and it's called Murder at the Eye Doctors. So this show, A Life in Your Hands, was created by Earl Stanley Gardner, who is an author, and he also created Perry Mason, which is probably how most people might recognize his name. This show has been described a legal fantasy because it really reflected Gardner's high ideals for fighting for the innocent. So it is a courtroom drama, and I hope you will enjoy it very much. Audiences heard this for over 4 summers. It ran from 1949 through 1952. And this is one of the last 4 or 5 shows, and it was originally broadcast on August 6th, 1952. So without further ado, A Life in Your Hands, Murder at the Eye Doctors.
The National Broadcasting Company presents Earl Stanley Gardner's A Life in Your Hands. What was she wearing? Was the door open? Where was the weapon? Listen while we place a life in your hands. You'll never know when you step from the safety of your home when you may witness a violent death and be called upon to testify as to what you saw and heard. Murder is a dark enigma that strikes fear into the heart of man. Strange, baffling, mysterious. What the darkest crime one man can invent, another man can unravel. Such a man is Jonathan Kegg, created by Earl Stanley Gardner, the world's most popular writer of mysteries, creator of Perry Mason, and many other outstanding characters.
Here's your key, Mr. Kegg. Room 102.
Thanks, Jim. I can always count on you to remember my room number.
I guess so. It isn't often we have famous people staying in this hotel. How come you stay in a little town like this when you can stay at some place important?
Well, when I'm on vacation, Jim, I want to take it easy. Lie in the sun, swim, eat good meals, and relax. Most of all, I like to avoid crowds.
Yeah, I bet you like to get away from crime too, don't you?
Oh, yes, Jim, but I found, much to my dismay, that no matter where you go, crime is not far away. You never know when or where violence will strike, or when you'll suddenly become a witness to a crime and called upon to testify as to what you saw and heard, even now, somewhere nearby.
Dr. Matthews' office? No, the doctor's out. May I help you? Yes, we have office hours tonight. Oh, you'd like your eyes examined? Yes, we can take you at 7. Your name, please? Mrs. Salinger? Oh, thank you for calling, Mrs. Salinger. We'll see you tonight. Bye. Oh, what are you doing here? Dr. Matthews isn't in.
I know. That's why I came.
Why don't you leave me alone? How many times have I told you I don't want you around?
My dear Miss O'Connor, being the owner of this building gives me every right to be here.
Don't you come near me.
I just want to talk to you. I wouldn't think of touching your hair, a hair of your innocent head. Now don't forget, I know all about your pretty past.
Take your hands off me. Oh,
Don't pull your innocent act on me.
You let go.
Ow! Bite me? Oh, I'll teach you. Liz, get away from her. Well, Sir Galahad, the dentist, to the rescue. Well, we were just having a little fun. This is the first time she's objected.
You ought to be killed.
Well, those are harsh words.
Liz, you all right?
Yes, Paul. Oh, please get him out of here.
Crane, you get out.
Temper. Your fair damsel isn't hurt. And she's not so fair.
Get out!
That's hardly the way to talk to a man you owe 15,000.
You'll get your money.
Yeah, I'm sure I will. Yeah, the payment is due Tuesday. Either you pay or out comes your precious equipment.
I don't know why
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, I haven't had so much fun in years. The illustrious Dr. Matthews.
What do you want here, Crane?
Well, maybe your rent.
I paid it yesterday.
David, he's been bothering Liz. I have to get back to my office. I left a patient in the chair.
Are you out of your mind, Crane?
I'm just a bit taken with your assistance.
Just get out of here.
Look, I'm the one who does the evicting around here, and I don't take a lot of guff from tenants.
What did you come here for? Just to bother Miss O'Connor?
This is a professional call. I want my eyes examined.
Why don't you go to someone else?
Because you're the best. I'll be here at 7.
We have an appointment at 7.
You'll take me first. You'll always consider me first.
All right. Come at 7. I'll put drops in your eyes. By the time they take effect, maybe the other examination will be finished.
Yeah. Count the minutes, Miss O'Connor, until you see me again.
How long has he been bothering you?
Oh, months. I haven't said anything. He could ruin me. He knows all about Paul and me. And if it cut back to Paul's wife, he'd lose his practice.
It's none of my business, but you're playing with fire.
No, it is none of your business. I'm sorry, Dr. Matthews. I'm on edge, I guess.
Oh, one of your earrings is on the floor.
Oh, okay.
Here.
Thanks.
Good heavens, Liz. Was he so rough that he knocked an earring off?
Oh, no, I always take one off when I answer the phone. These dangle kind always get in my way. What are we going to do, Doctor? I mean about Crane.
I don't know, but something has to be done.
I'm home, Helen.
It's only an hour late for dinner. Who was the girl this time?
Does my being late always have to involve a woman?
Being you, it always does. Your dinner's cold.
And so are you, my dear. A walking refrigerator.
If you divorce me, Henry, you wouldn't have to put up with it for the 100th time. Oh, you obviously detest me.
My ultimate detest for you is surpassed only by my utter delight in tormenting you. Once and for all, No.
I can't take it much more of you. I'm about at the end of my rope.
Well, I'll get you a little more. Maybe you'll hang yourself.
You're the most despicable man.
But you married me.
For your money.
And now you're paying for it. It all comes out, Helen. You always have to pay for what you get.
Someday, you're gonna get something you haven't counted on.
Look, I'm going to Dr. Matthews at 7 o'clock to have my eyes examined. Shouldn't take longer than an hour. And I expect you to pick me up.
Why? Can't you drive?
No, he's gonna put drops in my eyes. I won't be able to see.
Well, then in that case,
You be there. As long as I have money, you'll do what I say.
Good evening, Mrs. Salinger.
Oh, good evening.
The doctor will be right with you.
Oh, isn't he here yet?
Oh, he's in the treatment room.
I've never had an examination before. He won't put anything in my eyes, will he?
Well, yes.
Will it hurt? Will I be able to see?
Oh, there's nothing to become alarmed about. The drops are merely to dilate your pupils so the doctor can better test your eyes. Oh, your sight may be a little hazy for a while, but you don't have anything to worry about.
Mrs. Salinger, will you come in, please?
Thank you, doctor.
Now, if you'll just sit in this chair.
Yes.
Now lean back. Please look up at the ceiling, Mrs. Salinger. That's it. There.
Oh.
Cold, isn't it?
Yes. Oh.
And now look up. There. All finished. Just close your eyes. It'll only take a few minutes. I'll be back.
Thank you, doctor.
Paul, are you working tonight?
I want to be right across the hall if you need me. No telling what that fool Crane might try.
He won't try anything tonight, I know.
How can you be so sure?
He wouldn't dare while I'm in the office.
But you have another patient. That means you'll be in the other room most of the time.
Don't worry. I'm putting drops in his eyes. He's so farsighted, he'll be practically blind. He won't even be able to find Liz.
Oh, as long as I'm over here, could I borrow a hypo of sodium pentothal? I've got a wisdom extraction coming in tonight.
Certainly. I can get it for you.
Thanks.
Here you are, Paul.
Thanks, David.
Liz, as soon as I get the drops in Crane's eyes, you can go home.
Yes, Dr. Matthews.
Well, good evening. Hope I haven't kept you waiting.
I'll be across the hall, Liz.
Ooh, I see here you've got protection of your, interests.
You try one more trick like that this afternoon, and I'll beat you to a pulp.
No, you won't. Because I'll dispose you of your equipment and your office space so fast you'll be selling pencils in the street. I'm not afraid of you, Dr. Moore, because I have you right where I want you. Under my thumb.
You go to blazes!
Oh, age-old battle of love versus career. Shall we proceed, Dr. Matthews?
I'm ashamed to even treat you.
Careful. Your ethics are showing. Ethics should never show. Isn't that right, Miss O'Connor?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've never let them color your life.
You
don't protest, please. I've followed your career, or rather your past. Very revealing. I'm sure Mrs. Paul Moore would find it fascinating.
Either you shut up and let me start the examination, or...
Oh, what, Doctor?
If someone doesn't kill you someday, it'll be a miracle.
Blow the other way, please. You must have had onions for dinner.
Come on, Crane. Into the side room. Sit here. Now, look up.
Ow!
Now the other eye. Look up.
Hey, that's cold.
Sit here till I get back. Mrs. Salinger, you may open your eyes. Just lean your head back on the headrest. There. Let me take a look. I want to be sure the drops have taken effect. Just sit here a while longer and look into these lenses. It's a refractor. I want you to get used to it. Now, please excuse me.
Of course, Doctor.
Liz, you can go home now.
Where are you going?
Down to get some gum. I have enough change.
Well, I'm ready to leave, so don't forget to turn the sterilizer off.
I won't.
Good night.
Good night, and see you in the morning. And thanks for staying down.
Matthews! How long do I have to sit here with my eyes closed? Matthews, answer me! What's that bubbling noise? Matthews, where are you? I know it's you. Answer me!
Where is everyone? Dr. Matthews? Henry? Oh, there you are. Henry, how soon are you going to be finished? Henry, I've got to go over to... Henry? Henry!
Liz! Mrs. Crane!
Henry! He was stabbed!
May I have my key, please, Jim?
Oh, Mr. Kegg. Sorry, I was reading about the murder.
Oh, yes, it was a terrible thing.
Mr. Kegg, I know Dr. Matthews didn't do it. I know.
Well, what makes you so sure, Jim?
I go to him for glasses. He's been swell to me. Never charges me the full price because he knows I can't afford it. Mr. Kegg, he couldn't have killed Henry Crane.
Seems like an open and shut case. Dr. Matthews had the motive, the opportunity, the weapon, and the flimsy excuse.
Practically everyone in town had the motive for killing Crane. Nobody liked him. Oh, Mr. Kegg, you're so good at being a lawyer, and I don't exactly mean lawyer.
Amicus curiae.
Yeah. What does it mean?
Well, amicus curiae, literally translated, means friend of the court. An amicus curiae works neither for the prosecution nor the defense, only in search of the truth. I cross-examine witnesses.
Why aren't there more like you?
Well, you see, you don't get paid for it, Jim. I'm fortunate enough that I can do this kind of work gratis, for free.
Well, if you don't get paid for the work, then I can't very well ask you to...
Jim, my work is done purely in the interest of justice. Tell you what, I'll review the facts of the case and see what can be done for your doctor friend.
What's going on here? Oh, there's something going on.
Quiet. Quiet, please.
Your Honor, there are certain weaknesses in the evidence against Dr. Matthews, and in view of this, his fine reputation as a doctor, I should like to enter the case as amicus curiae.
Well, your reputation as an expert in cross-examination is well known, Mr. Kegg. We're fortunate to have you with us. You may proceed.
I should like to recall Mrs. Henry Crane to the stand.
Why is everybody calling me?
Mrs. Crane, will you tell the court again precisely what occurred when you went to Dr. Matthews' office on the night of the murder?
Well, I came in the front door of the office.
Is there more than one entrance to Dr. Matthews' office?
Well, I don't know. Most doctors' offices have a rear entrance, don't they?
It depends on the layout of the building.
Well, I went into the waiting room. There was no one at the reception desk where Mrs. O'Connor usually sits. So I called to see if anyone was in the office. No answer. I went through the little reception room and into the hallway that leads to, well, the treatment room. There was Henry sitting in the chair with his eyes closed.
Did you notice whether the door to the other treatment room was closed?
No, I didn't notice it. Oh, yes. Yes, it was open. Yes, it was. But it was very dark inside. Well, Henry had his eyes closed, as I was saying, and I started to talk to him, and then I saw blood on the front of his shirt. I screamed he'd been stabbed, and Dr. Matthews and Dr. Moore came running in.
How did you know your husband had been stabbed?
Why, he was bleeding down the front of his shirt.
Well, couldn't the blood have come from another type of wound?
Oh, anyone knows the difference between a knife wound and a wound that would make a large hole at the point of entrance.
You are a registered nurse, aren't you, Mrs. Crane?
Before I was married, I was a registered nurse.
And you know how to administer a hypodermic?
Yes.
Did you know your husband had been given a hypodermic of sodium pentothal before he was stabbed with a scalpel?
I heard the coroner's report.
What do you know about sodium pentothal, Mrs. Crane?
It's an anesthetic that acts fairly quickly.
You and your husband weren't getting along, were you?
I don't see how my personal life has any bearing on this case against Dr. Matthews.
It may have a bearing, Mrs. Crane. Look at it this way. You went into the office and found no one there but your husband with drops in his eyes, practically blind. You're a trained nurse, so you go back to the treatment room, fill a hypo with sodium pentothal, take a scalpel, inject the anesthetic, stab your husband, wipe the scalpel and hypo syringe clean, put them in the sterilizer, and scream that your husband had been killed.
That's ridiculous! I didn't kill Henry! I may have hated him, but I didn't kill him!
I'm not saying that you did, Mrs. Crane. I'm just saying you could have. I'm showing that your personal life could have quite a bearing in such a case. That'll be all. Thank you.
Now, wait a minute. I am not going to sit
Is
here.
there something more you'd like to tell us?
I didn't have time to kill him.
Did that enter your mind?
I didn't say that. Henry was dead when I got there.
Yeah, thank you. That will be all. Dr. Paul Moore, please. Dr. Moore, now you have testified that Mr. Crane had threatened to dispossess you of your dental equipment and your office space.
That's right. Everyone had some reason to dislike Crane. He made it his business.
Do you keep office hours every night?
Only when needed.
And your office is right across the hall from Dr. Matthews?
Yes.
Did you hear anything unusual at the time of the murder?
No, I can't say that I did. I heard Dr. Matthews and Liz, Miss O'Connor, leave, and then a little while later I heard Mrs. Crane's screams.
Did they leave together?
Liz left by the elevator, and then right after, Dr. Matthews went down the stairs.
How do you know?
I was watching.
Sort of peeking out of your door?
Well,
When you knew the two had left, you then knew that Crane was alone.
I knew Mrs. Salinger was in the treatment room. I'd been over earlier to borrow something.
Anyone who knew Mrs. Salinger was there and planned to kill Crane would have made sure that it was a soundless murder.
Probably.
Do you have an assistant when you work at night?
I work alone.
That rather limits you to fillings and cleanings and such, doesn't it?
Yes, I don't usually do extractions.
Yet Miss O'Connor testified earlier that you had borrowed the hypodermic of sodium pentothal from Dr. Matthews for an extraction that night.
I meant it for the morning.
Couldn't you have borrowed it in the morning?
I suppose so, but as long as I was there,
You just stated you went to Dr. Matthews' office to borrow something. Wasn't the something the anesthetic?
I didn't mean that.
What did you mean?
I don't know.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Moore. I would like to recall Miss O'Connor to the stand. In your earlier testimony, Miss O'Connor, you stated that Henry Crane made advances.
Oh, he was unbearable. He seemed to enjoy frightening me.
I see. Where did you go when you left the office?
Well, home. I was quite tired. I'd had a hectic day.
Do you live alone?
Yes, I live in an apartment.
Did anyone see you come home?
I doubt it. I went right up and went to bed.
No one saw you. Now think.
Well, Dr. Matthews saw me leave it. And anyway, why should there have to be anyone's word besides mine? When I leave the office every day, I don't think of it as establishing an alibi for something that...
That's true, Miss O'Connor. How long have you worked for Dr. Matthews?
4 years.
Do you get along as employer and employee?
Dr. Matthews is one of the finest men I've ever known. He hated Crane. Well, we all did. But I feel sure he didn't kill him.
Miss O'Connor, do you realize that if Dr. Matthews didn't kill Crane, the murderer made every attempt to make it look like he did?
Well, that's true, but
That'll be all. Thank you. Will Dr. Matthews please take the stand? Dr. Matthews, you stated that you left the office to buy chewing gum.
Yes. I had onions for dinner and didn't want to offend my patients.
Is it customary to leave a patient in the treatment room?
After administering drops, I have my patients sit with their eyes closed for a while. That night, neither of the patient's eyes had dilated enough, so I left them a little while longer in the dark room.
I see. Where did you go for the chewing gum?
There's a little old man who runs a candy stand on the floor below.
Did the man recognize you?
He wasn't there. I waited a few minutes. Then I heard Mrs. Crane scream and ran back upstairs.
Did anyone see you?
I'm afraid not.
Dr. Matthews, why didn't you kill Crane?
Well, I thought of it, but I knew I couldn't. I couldn't jeopardize my family, my profession. I never dreamed the insignificant act of buying chewing gum could be so important.
Thank you, Dr. Matthews. Your Honor, there are many obvious aspects to this case. I have found, in my experience, that with every murder there is a sound pattern, a sequence of sounds or absence of sounds that, when placed in proper order, must spell the truth. I ask the court to adjourn until tomorrow, at which time I shall recall a completely disinterested witness.
Well, permission is granted. Court is adjourned until tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Jonathan Kegg is about to call another witness. It could be you. If it were, could you remember what you have heard? It would be vital that you do, for you would hold a life in your hands. To build our strength against possible aggression, we must equip our armed forces with the weapons of war. And at the same time, in order to defeat inflation, we must produce adequate supplies of civilian goods. There's only one way to meet this challenge. That's by turning out more goods and services for every hour we work. Remember, the better we produce, the stronger we grow. Mrs. Salinger, who was in the other treatment room when Henry Crane was murdered, has been recalled. The court has convened, and Jonathan Kegg commences his cross-examination.
Mrs. Salinger, I understand from a review of the record that you have already been called to this case.
Yes, Mr. Kegg, but I couldn't be of any help.
Well, what makes you so sure?
Well, as you know, the pupils of my eyes had been dilated, and I was in a dark room sitting behind a big machine. I couldn't possibly see anything.
Well, frankly, Mrs. Salinger, I'm not interested in anything you could or could not have seen. Now, will you please tell the court exactly what you heard when Henry Crane died?
Well, I heard talking out in the reception room.
Whom did you hear?
Oh, Miss O'Connor and Dr. Matthews and Dr. Moore. They were talking about the Cranes. I couldn't hear much, and then Crane came in.
Did you know Mr. Crane?
By then I had heard about him.
Well, go on, please.
I heard Dr. Moore threaten to beat up on Crane, And Dr. Matthews said real loud, "If someone doesn't kill you, it'll be a miracle."
Order! Order in the court!
Then what happened?
Then Dr. Matthews took Crane back into the other treatment room and put drops in his eyes.
Yes. And then?
Well, then the doctor came into the side room and put a big kind of machine up against my eyes.
Your Honor, I brought an actual refractor into court. With your permission, I would like to exhibit it.
You may proceed.
Will you roll it over here, please? Now, is this what you mean by a machine?
Yes, that's it.
Mrs. Salinger, what did you hear next?
Well, the doctor excused himself, and I heard coins jingling in his hands.
How did you know they were coins?
Well, I heard them.
But you couldn't see them.
No, I couldn't, but I know they were. I heard Dr. Matthews tell Miss O'Connor he's going to buy some chewing gum.
And then?
Miss O'Connor said she was ready to leave. I heard her high heels clicking. It was real quiet. And then I heard a bubbling sound. Crane called out to ask what the noise was. I started to tell him that the doctor was out, but then I heard the jingling of coins. So I guess the doctor must have come back.
Did you hear footsteps?
No, none.
Had you heard Dr. Matthews' footsteps before?
No, he was wearing rubber-soled shoes.
What did you hear after that?
Well, I heard this jingling some more, and then the bubbling, and then a metal click. The jingling was real faint then.
I see. Was this jingling sound constant?
It was in, spurts like coins were in his pocket when he walked.
So the sound pattern went like this. A bubbling sound in the background, a sporadic jingle, loud, then faint, then loud, then faint, then a metallic click, and then the jingle became louder and faded. There was silence, except for the bubbling.
Yes, that's right.
Your Honor, I would like to place the refractor up to Mrs. Salinger's eyes. I've asked each of the people involved to wear exactly what they wore on that night. With your permission, I would like each to walk by Mrs. Salinger. Also, I brought a sterilizer, which is now boiling. Now, Mrs. Salinger, I'll bring the refractor up to your eyes. There. Now, at first, I would like you to come forth. Now, would you please remove your shoes and walk past the witness?
This is ridiculous.
Thank you. You may sit down. And now you, please.
Quiet. Quiet, please. There must be absolute quiet.
My Phi Beta Kappa key keeps hitting my keychain.
Is that the sound you heard, Mrs. Salinger?
No, it wasn't.
That'll be all, Dr. Moore. You, here, please. Here's some change. Would you put it in your pocket, please? Now, just walk past Mrs. Salinger. Now, think carefully, Mrs. Salinger. Was that the sound you heard?
I'd like to hear it again.
Oh, of course. But first, I'd like another person to walk by. Will you please take off your shoes?
Yes, Mr. Kegg.
Now, before you start, what were you wearing on the night of the murder?
I had on this flowered suit.
High heels?
I always wear heels.
And jewelry?
Well, of course. And I don't see what difference my appearance makes.
I asked you to wear exactly what you wore that night.
I am.
Jewelry, too?
Well, I didn't think you meant down to the exact jewelry.
That night, were you wearing the earrings I saw you take off just now? I believe you put them in your purse.
Oh, yes. Well, they were hurting my ears.
Well, would you put them on, please? Now, I must ask for complete silence in this courtroom. All right? You will be first, and you will follow.
That's it. That last one. Oh, I'm sure. The coin, yes. The coin.
That last sound was the jingling of Miss O'Connor's dangling earrings.
No, no.
After you took the elevator downstairs, you, Liz O'Connor, went back into the office, past Crane and Mrs. Salinger, filled the hypodermic, took a scalpel, gave Crane an injection, and stabbed him. You then wiped the instruments and put them in the sterilizer, hence the metallic click of the lid, heard by Mrs. Salinger. You then left by the back door. Thanks to Mrs. Salinger's testimony, through her keen perception, we now know it was you who came back to the office that night.
I knew all along I couldn't get away with it. But I'm not sorry, Mr. Keg. I'm not sorry.
Golly, Mr. Keg, you were wonderful. How'd you get on the track of Liz O'Connor?
Jim, if Matthews weren't guilty, then the jingling sound must have come from wearing apparel. Miss O'Connor's choice of clothing was quite extreme. I imagined her jewelry was just as extreme. And the testimony of Mrs. Salinger, the innocent bystander, again proved that with such cooperation, the truth will out.
Well, I guess you'll be checking out now, huh? Oh, I hate to see you go. Guess your vacation was kind of ruined.
Thank you, Jim, but my stay wasn't ruined. Well, I hope I see you again soon. Goodbye, Jim.
Bye, Mr. Keg, and thanks.
Life in Your Hands is created by Earl Stanley Gardner with script by Marty Evers, directed by John Cowlan. Jonathan Keg is played by Carlton Cadell with musical effects by Adele Scott, conducted by Whitey Berquist, engineering by Bill Knight. This has been a partially transcribed Bell production, and this is George Stone, extending a cordial invitation for each of you to be with us again next week. This is NBC, the National Broadcasting Company.
Oh, great job, everybody. Let's get some more rounds of applause going for our wonderful cast. You may have recognized a new face or heard a new voice among the cast tonight. We are thrilled to have our announcer as Rajiv Vajanathan. Thank you for joining us. Jim, the hotel owner, and Dr. David Matthews, Brad Zero. Jonathan Keg was portrayed by Jacob Palka. Liz O'Connor, our murderess, was Donna Amesma. The nasty landlord, Henry Crane, and the judge, Mark Fazio. Dentist, Dr. Paul Moore, Patrick Deering. Helen Crane, Allison Byhun. And Mrs. Salinger, Kathy Juarez. And a big round of applause for sound effects by Nick Massetti. And I want to give a special thank you to Ellie Babka for the inspiration and suggestion to do this fantastic show. So thank you. All right, so let's take a few minutes to get a refreshment, stretch our legs, and we'll be back with the next performance in just a few minutes.